You look at the resistance area there at the 70, and you see all those, the three bullish candles prior to it rejecting. There's three beautiful bullish candles that led all the way up to 70 or 69. You see that? And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you've got that engulfing candle, that means the sellers are meaning business in that particular area. You can go short there and get a couple points, which I did, or you can let it go down a little bit further, come back up and retest that area for your double top. But
Yep.
that beautiful engulfing red candle, I went in at the middle
I
of it.
knew it.
Ah, I went in at 68. I didn't waste.
Exactly, that's where I was thinking you're gonna go in.
Really?
Yes.
You did you join?
I was a bit confused, and then David is saying this is not a level, so it's okay. I will listen to David.
Oh, it's a level. It's a level of resistance, not of a
Yeah,
not
not of
support.
support. That's
Yeah.
actually what I was saying. It's a level of resistance, not of support. Because they were asking about what would make the trade wrong, and it would be wrong for me to go long at resistance. But
Mm-hmm.
this is an area of resistance. This is not an area of support. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should be shorting.
68 to 57 or something is a good trade. It will go down.
Well, not necessarily. If you got
Yeah, it
multiple,
will at least go to 62.
yes,
62, yeah. I like that area, 62.
or before it. I mean, well, you never know if the bulls are going to come in before it hits that support and just totally, pull it up. You never know. That's why you take profits before on one lot. Multi lots, then you can be a little bit more aggressive and trail it down if you want to.
So I have a question. So when
I
you
am.
say when you said you got in the middle of the candle, so we would wait for the candle to close and then look for like a little bit of rotation in the middle
I
there somewhere?
I put a limit order in there.
Yeah,
So
you can sell the, what is it? Sell the ass. What happens is, you first have to see that rejection candle. You can see it on the
Yeah.
8 tick
Yeah, I see
that
that.
pulls it past 68. When you sell like, I believe it's like sell the bid or sell the ass, even
I
like buy a bid.
I didn't sell the bid.
Oh, okay.
I just put a limit right there in the middle of that candle and it picked me up.
Gotcha. I sold
Okay.
the bid. So 60,
8.
67, 75,
67.25?
That
67,
would
75, and 67.50 is where my fills got in on
Oh,
the
you're
short.
in too?
Yeah, oh
Oh,
yeah,
man.
of course, that the rejection of the
Oh, man.
this is what we mean by understanding when price gets around your area, what you're actually looking for.
mm-hmm.
Because when price rejects your level or around your level, you need to know what makes you comfortable in clicking the button. When I sell the bid, fill me 67, 75, and 67.50. Um, for some that set a limit, it's going to be the same because you can see the wick actually pull back, which would got you filled and then pull a price down. The
Mm-hmm.
ideal areas that I'm looking for, 64, 62, and then if we can break 60, we're going to get back down to 57. But that's what we mean by understanding where to take the profit, right? Is if you've got a couple contracts, you're going to take your first 1 to 2 points, and then you're going to try to run it into areas where you could see potential minor support happening. So that way you can actually take profits around that area. If you got one contract, you should have already got your 2 points. It's not that difficult.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, that's why I just had just needed clarification. So I understand like um the whole red candle, right? But that price ended at 67.25. So let's say after this, so I know let's say I want to take a chance and go short because I see the rejection and it is a resistance. So then I would put the order like somewhere in the body of that candle.
Well, that's where you you have to make your own rule, Margie girl. You have to go in and test where are you going to lose less money. are you gonna lose less money putting your limit in the middle of the candle, at the top of that, right at 69.70, or at the bottom, which is 67? Where are you comfortable putting it? It's all a matter of your risk. Everybody's got a different risk factor.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but I was just trying to more to understand it as far as like confirmation.
Well, again, you got to test that for yourself. Dave, I felt comfortable going in at the middle. Sometimes I buy the bid, sell the bid. It just depends. But because of the strong bullish momentum and because it didn't hit that area twice, I just felt more comfortable not selling the bid, but just going in the middle. If it picked me up, great, which it did. If it didn't, I don't care, because it'll probably come back up in that general area again for me to hit it again. But it just depends on where you want your stop loss.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's important, is like if you have a tight stop, then it's because you look at an 8-tick range bar chart, each candle has 8 ticks within it. If you have like a 5-tick stop, that's how you have to measure out your trade. Where can you enter that would put the stop in an area where it's less likely to get hit with with a tighter stop, 5 or 7 ticks or whatnot. If you have say you have like a 5-tick stop and you enter the bottom of that red bar that closes, then your stop's gonna be somewhere towards like the top of the red bar. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That
And
potentially could cause it to get hit.
and you see why you don't want to wait for the 62 to take your full profit, because the bulls came in short of it. That's why I was not targeting 62. I targeted higher than that to get out, because you just don't know when the buyers are going to come in and smack you out. It doesn't, just because support's at 62, it does not mean the market's going to come down there. Nope, doesn't mean it at all. Especially on the first tap of the 70. The second tap, yes, it'll go down further. First tap, not necessarily.